Stephen Shields Radio Show.
And a happy new year to you all for 2025 here in the Stephen Shields Radio Show. First episode for 2025 is underway. And what a way to kick off the new year on the show. And I thought tonight I'd play a bit of probably a bit of a thunderstorm out there, so I do apologise for the thunderstorm. Play a bit of car rally racing, and I thought I will host a podcast for tonight. Anyway, a lot is meant to change this year. We've got apparently a federal election coming up as well. I also, at the end of last year, published a new single called The Eye of Providence. So definitely go and check that out. Stream it. You can purchase it on Bandcamp, or wherever you download your music as well. Because, I was actually quite proud of how that turned out at the same time. Eye of Providence. Oh, just accidentally dumped the clutch too early. Don't you hate that when you dump the clutch too early in a rally? I'm doing this. What's this whole shakedown run business? I don't know what that is in rally. Car rallying is only new to me, by the way. Oh shit, I just hit the wall. Engineer ain't gonna be happy about that. It's learning experience while we terminal damage already on a shakedown run. That's ridiculous. I can't believe that. It's sometimes the best thing to do is just restart and reset. How'd that happen? Terminal damage. Pop the tires. Oh dear. Oh, this ain't gonna be good. This is on a shakedown run. But anyway, sad things have happened in America with terrorist attack as well, and the one of the Tesla trucks. This is just. I swear the last couple of days has just been a dark place, in my opinion. I'm not, I would say as an empath myself, I can just feel the tension in the world going on. And, when there's tension out there, I can definitely feel the energy. You ever get those days where you just feel things are tense? Or you just feel like your energy is just not there, not, I would say, in line. God, I'm driving with a damaged car already on a shakedown run. That's ridiculous. Stuffed it up. Let's see if I can restart the whole thing. But other than that, I went to the New Year's Day test at the SCG. Quite a lot of people turned out at the cricket, the pink test, which was great. But yeah, I don't know. It's like every time, it's just great to get out of the house. I'll tell you. Apparently now there is there's a threat from China of another COVID strain coming out again. Oh God! So now we have to deal with this stuff. More COVID-19 variants, COVID strains. The list just goes on and on. Yeah, to me. Whenever we keep reading about COVID always popping up here and there. Yeah, obviously at the moment, a lot of Australians and the whole world's being affected by inflation. Spanian on his YouTube channel, yeah, I think he went to one of those third world countries, and inflation does actually. Oh, just over revving the car. Inflation affects the whole world as it is, and then it does sadden me that when world government leaders, especially military dictatorship countries who when it's military dictatorship and there's no help out there for people whatsoever, trying to drive in the snow. I do get a bit emotional about it. This road is slippery. Oh, yeah. Just hitting everywhere. Hang on, I'm gonna restart it. You do sort of get quite emotional, because it's like, unfortunately, money controls the whole world. So yeah, it's this is what happens. All right, tight squeeze here. So I wonder how everyone's New Year's went. Or Christmas, if you celebrate Christmas. People obviously go mad in the shopping centres, and they decide to just go nuts. To me, that I just get, I would say I just get fed up with it, I guess. God, driving in the snow is slippery as hell. But I want to know what your thoughts are, guys, for the Australian listeners out there. Has Anthony Albanese done his job like he promised? Oh shit, you can hear the thunderstorm. I'm just noticing a lot of tensions in the world. Oh, speaking of, well, what's been happening, going to the cricket, Transport Sydney trains had some industrial action problems going on before Christmas, and a lot of the train timetables were all over the place, and it was frustrating commuters. Actually, I had a good commute to the SCG on the first day of the pink test. The trains were running fantastic. But I don't know, for some reason, trying to get to Olympic Park to watch the Sydney Thunder play, it's taken me longer to get back home than it is to actually get to the place in the first place. God, I hate that. So it's becoming like a 2-hour commute, and then not only that, having to get buses to replace trains, which is a pain for us commuters out there because it slows down everything. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the state government, if there was an agreement made over pay, disputes. But yeah, whenever you try to rely on the buses and the trains to get to our sporting events. Oh, just hitting the bloody wall. Yeah, commuters don't want that. They want to get to the event on time. And that's I mean, that's how I see it, at least. Okay. We just want to get to where we want to go without having to deal with industrial action out there. But that's my take on how I'm viewing the public transport system in New South Wales, Australia. I'm sure it's I hear about the subway in New York City being a dump or crazy. But yeah, I was doing some research this week about haunted train stations in Australia, and Central Station came up, and Macquarie Field Station actually came up, which is interesting how this could happen at a train station. Now, I'm not a paranormal investigator, but if people are interested in that stuff, it's well worth researching as to how does this stuff happen in the first place? I just get sick and tired of also to people judging people on their spiritual beliefs in what they believe in as well. Because I truly believe that everyone is entitled to their own belief, okay? How is this? I don't want this car. Basically, as long as no one is getting hurt, okay, then why should people want to judge people for what their spiritual beliefs are? All right. That's to me, I get very how do I say it? I'd say a bit emotional. Because the last what are we now? The 6th year of this pandemic, is that correct? Everyone out there listening. Yeah, we're in the 6th year of is it 2020? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it is 6 years into the pandemic. Where whatever, I don't know, why should people be involved in a spiritual warfare? That I get quite, I don't know. Because everyone's entitled to their beliefs. I've spoken about religion on this show last year. Touched base on it in my personal experience. Oh, God damn it! Keep hitting the fucking wall. God, I hate that. Yeah, basically. God, this is slippery as hell. Don't they give snow tires in rally? God. You do your shakedown run and then you just crash the car. God. Yeah, that's car rally for you. Maybe you have to change the tires. Vehicle setup, tires. No, oh yeah, they do have snow. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Well, basically, I'm just... Yeah, just fed up with all the legal drama going on out there. But as you know, in Australia, when the new year arrives, new laws come into effect. I think February 1st, the TGA is going to make Panadol, lesser quantity because apparently people they're getting addicted to painkillers. Now, I'm sure when you have a headache, you need to have Panadol. So I think you can buy a box of it's usually a box of 20, but now I think the TGA is going to regulate it and make it a box of 16. And I don't know how it's going to work in the pharmacy. I've spoken about the pharmaceutical vape as well that the government's fuck's sakes, I just got off the road talking and playing car rally at the same time. Yeah, so basically I when I did my investigation into the pharmaceutical vape as to why I think it was the Chris Minns government banned disposable vapes, which is stupid for Australians, and then having to go look for a pharmaceutical, and they wanted to make it very complicated. Now, it's good that the Australian government has a deal with the pharmaceutical industry on medications. That's at a good price. But I feel that, we hear about pubs not wanting to celebrate Australia Day. Pubs want to get so woke and so left. Ah, shit, I just got off the road. Yeah, pubs that want to get so woke and so left. Right. As Peter Dutton said, if a pub club is not going to acknowledge Australia Day, and I'll go to another place. I'm fed up with all the wokeness going on. All right. That's what I'm getting fed up with. I think people are just getting sick and tired of society just going so woke, so left. I'm really over it. Okay. Because I feel that when Woolworths and Coles wanted to pull down Australia Day merchandise, like I ended up buying an Australia Day cup from Coles at Oran Park, which is great. Nice to see them stocking some Australia Day merchandise, which is great. But you look at how much the Australian government spent on welcome to country ceremonies and taxpayer funded, all this taxpayer funds going for it. Like, why has Anthony Albanese gotten so woke and so left as a Prime Minister? Inflation, Kevin Rudd spending, I don't know, $24,000 a day on his overseas trips with taxpayers' money. We know now Donald Trump is the president of the United States of America. But, this is good practice. I just get, people just gotta, I think we've got to just wake up to it and end this woke stuff because I just want to go to the pub and, I don't know, have a beer without being told who I should be supporting politically. I mean, come on, guys, it's 2025. Okay. I definitely believe yeah, sadly when inflation hits and it affects the world and it has affected the world quite a lot. For me, I know that I mean I'll keep talking about the cost of living. You look at petrol now, $2 a litre. How come the government wants you paying $2 a litre for petrol? I don't understand that. It's not only that, it's the pressure it puts people under financially because to keep a roof over their heads. Okay. Car rallying is tough. Look, I had a great day at the cricket. Just crashed. I had a great day at the cricket anyway. At least on day one, it was nice and overcast. But then, the weather here in New South Wales has been quite hot. But that's life. Just accept it, I guess, and move on. But no, the cricket was great when I was there. I knew from day one it was going to be such a low-scoring game. The game was over in 3 days. Australia retained the Border Gavaskar. Did they retain it or win it? Well, they won the Border Gavaskar Trophy anyway from India. I don't know. I was sitting in the grandstand. I don't know. Some people just don't like Virat Kohli for some reason. Always enjoy Kerry O'Keefe when he's commentating on Fox Cricket. I watch some highlights. I don't have any sports streaming services. But, ooh. I definitely. It's always great just to get out. I mean, you look at the price of food and all that when you go out to sports. You're paying I paid like $9.80 for a Hahn Premium Light, a can of Hahn Premium Light. That's just for one beer. $5.80 for a small cappuccino with almond milk and no sugar at the SCG. The chips, I think they were about $9 or something. It was just one size. Would you call it a small or a large? But I mean, food and all that, beverages has been expensive when you go to sporting events and arenas. But lately, guys have been noticing that anti-Semitism in Australia has been happening. Why? I mean, come on. How the hell did we get to this point to have anti-Semitism in Australia? I would never have thought 10 years ago that Australia was heading to the point of going to shit. And I'm questioning, is Australia worth living in anymore? And it's such a shame. It's government that's caused it. I'm talking cost of living and all that stuff. Damn it, trying to put the car in reverse. Fuck's sakes. Hang on. Make sure the clutch is on. Yeah, gone are the days of supporting small businesses where small businesses are the ones that thrive, keep the economy thriving. Put it this way, speaking of coffee prices this year are set to go up again. That's probably because of natural disasters. But is it going to come to a point where us Australians are going to be paying $10 for a small cup of coffee? And the people are going to be like, well, fuck this. We don't want to spend that amount of money on a cup of coffee. Unless coffee can cut deals with their suppliers and get it at a wholesale. At a wholesale price. Well, that would be better. But oh my god, I just went the wrong way. They disqualified me from the rally. I just literally went the wrong way. I couldn't see where I was going. This is good practice for me anyway. Rallying in the snow. This is what a Ford Fiesta. Great car, the Ford Fiesta. Oh, here we go. Still can't believe I crashed on a practice run. God. Okay, here we go. No, so I thought I'd just play a bit of video games and just start the first podcast of the year. You guys should, if you guys are into car racing, you guys need to be playing Rally, because Rally is rally car drivers are one of the most experienced and skilled drivers in the world. Underrated. Definitely play Rally, because you learn a lot. I'm sure we've all been in times where we've gone through hard times. But does hard times end up making us better people? Because we have gone through hard times. I feel like these 5 years has it gone so quick? Because it worries me that another outbreak of another respiratory virus is going to happen. I mean, I'm getting sick and tired of it. I've told you how I've had to deal with the COVID. Okay, very bad, but hopefully the World Health Organization can contain it. Look at that. It's like I'm drifting here. We Yeah, so that's that's life, I guess. I mean, I think it was about 2 weeks ago. I thought I'd listen to a bit of Tony Robbins. Do you guys listen to Tony Robbins? Um, ah, it's interesting motivational speakers, and if anyone is in the motivational speaking industry, please don't take offense to this, but how do you cope with the real world out there? How do you? Oh no, I just flipped the car. Fucking hell. Hang on. Oopsie, I was gonna put the clutch, handbrake. Especially when I look at people, like I was watching a wrestling documentary, Dave Batista. Oh dear. You know who Dave Batista is. Got very successful in WWE. Introvert, actually. It's interesting. Dave Batista's introvert, very quiet, kept to himself in the locker room. Very, very poor upbringing. I've got a lot of respect for Dave Batista because you should go look into his life and the struggles he had. And I will ask Tony Robbins these questions about money is you look at third world countries, okay? These people have nothing and they're literally eating out of garbage bins. So how are people going to go and make and become successful in business and whatever in these type of conditions? This is government, by the way. It's not the people's fault. Ah, shit. I just damn it. See, I'm trying to concentrate, trying to drive and concentrate at the same time. Maybe I'll just have to go slower. So how would people, especially in these third world countries, who literally have nothing to eat? Oopsie, just started too early. Who have nothing to eat, have no roof over their head, are going to get rich. See, I get sick and tired of all these get rich quick schemes out there and all these pyramid schemes going on, promising people to make money. You know, you can have all the brightest, flashiest Rolex watches, Richard Miles watches, Grand Seiko watches. But it's not going to make you happy. See, I basically, on this show, I tell the truth about society and culture. Ooh. So that's what I would have to ask all these motivational speakers. Oh, the thunderstorms returned again. Tony Robbins charging thousands of dollars for his Unleash the Power Within seminars just to tell me I can change my life. Selling audio CDs, blah, blah, blah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're into that stuff, go right ahead. I mean, I always thought people like Jim Ron, Bob Proctor was good. He sadly passed away. Um, Yeah, so that's the problem that we have ever since the pandemic. People were looking for that. Were they looking for that guru out there, that someone out there to, I don't know, tell them what they want to hear? Yeah, when I look at people like Jeff Hardy, um, he was going through addiction. These people and able to get out of it. This is. I mean, when you want to start getting involved in the whole personal development industry and trying to tell me I could change my life when there's professional help out there, this is why I would rather get an opinion from a professional, not a motivational speaker. If you guys can relate to that, yeah, put it in the comments here on Rumble. Oh, just hit the tree. God, it's hard to podcast and drive rally at the same time. No, this is just a practice speed. Yeah, so that's the problem. Okay. Is things I'm not happy with. Holy shit, I just turned the lights off. Turned on the lights on and off. Wow, there's no visibility whatsoever. If you guys are playing car racing, you guys should race in the snow. Probably it's much more fun than the rain. Well, speaking of video games, hopefully Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out this year. No, I know before Christmas I ended up getting Spyro. Ah, damn it. I ended up getting Spyro and yeah, the new EA Sports PGA, or is that a new EA Sports PGA Tour? It's been pretty good, trying out some new games during my time off, Christmas. Yeah, so that basically is how I like to. And speaking about the news, I don't understand why they want to have the news on a Christmas day. God, I hate that. It's like, don't we put up with the news like 365 days a year? Why on Christmas? Ooh. That's what I'd like to understand. It's like everything just went quiet all of a sudden, eh? Yeah, so it's just important to. Oh, the thunderstorms returned again. It's important to just enjoy life and take a day at a time, eh? Well, speaking about taking a day at a time, I went out to Oran Park Hotel on Saturday night. It was a nice little hotel. See, I've never really been a nightlife person. But now I thought, look, I might go there for Australia Day. It's good to have a new pub. I've never really been a pub person. It's nice to see that Oran Park is expanding quite a lot. Hopefully, they do put a train station there in the future. That would be great. More public transport for Western Sydney. As far as the airport goes, again, never get your hopes up. It's like how the light rail went. So that's yeah, that's just how it is. I feel that we've got to. I feel that we need more help from the government with all this public transport stuff. Look at other countries like Tokyo and all that. Bullet trains, infrastructure's way ahead of us. I mean, how come here it's taken so long? A cool stadium needs to be renovated because it's not to modern standards. The Thunder's returned. But yeah. That's what happens when, unfortunately, oh, things just, oh, I'm off the road. Things are just not being dealt with properly. Okay. Wow. This is rally. WWE, I think, is moving to Netflix now. As I've told you guys, I don't like how the company's gone. My opinion, Triple H was always better as a wrestler, in my opinion. With the current PG product and who they're marketing to, I have made my comments on wrestling these days. It's not really what you'd see in an Attitude Era. It was a John Cena documentary as well that I watched about his struggles. I was watching this on YouTube because I like to watch some documentaries that are very well researched. And you look at John Cena's life and how he got his break, partly because of the PG era. He would get a mixed reaction from the crowd. Now, I liked John Cena when he was in the ruthless aggression era. But as soon as he went PG, it's like, I know John Cena's doing his farewell tour now. I wish him all the best for his farewell tour in wrestling. I think he's done a lot of amazing things in his career. He almost got fired. Speculations that he was friends with Vince McMahon on a personal level, and is it true that he got people fired that he didn't get along with? I don't know. These are possibly allegations. Okay. I mean, we don't know the. Oh, just hit the tree. Oh, rally is tough. We don't know the full story. Um, but well, I know that John Cena's had such an amazing career as a wrestler. His I Quit match with JBL, that was a great match. You don't see wrestling like that anymore. The storylines now in their product are just shit. I don't know why that. I don't know if it was pressure from the networks or whoever it was to decide, oh, we need to sell more merchandise to become a PG show. Yeah. That's why I don't watch their product anymore. I feel that when you miss those days of SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, I can remember playing them on the PlayStation 2 as a kid. They were amazing. How come they're not making wrestling games just as good as that anymore? Reigns currently happening. Hopefully Wednesday night's Big Bash doesn't get washed out. I really hope not, because I enjoy going to the cricket, especially when it's not footy season. Oh, but no, I thought over Christmas it was just great to. Oh, that car's getting damaged. It was just great to, take time off and just sort of reset and recharge. Oh man, that was a shit run. That was horrible run, that was. No, but new year, new plans. I'm still here, so I'll keep on. I'll just keep on podcasting because I love it. As with Motion Elements, guys, if anyone's a publisher of Motion Elements, why is it they're just taking so long to publish stuff, which is frustrating. That's what I don't understand. It does get frustrating as well when you want to upload content as stock and then it's just taken forever. So, drifting now. Oh, that's rally. Now, has anyone ever been through that phase of you go through the watch phase, you buy the watches like Seikos and all that. I see John Jones getting jewelry as well, which is pretty cool. My favorite watch out there is Seiko. I don't know, something about a Seiko that I just like. I feel that Rolex, in my opinion, I don't know, are Rolex overrated? Because you don't really need to be spending $300,000 or whatever, $100,000 on a Rolex or $300,000 watch on a Richard Miles watch. I mean, it's crazy how watches can go up in price. Yeah, I mean, you never know where it can take you. All right. That was some good rally car practice right now. Yeah, so I thought, guys, I'm going to leave it there for tonight. It was just great to be back here and just sit and just play video games, and I always try to keep this show fresh, inspiring, motivating, interesting. And yeah, I usually like to say things as they are. So you guys know what to do. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Stephen Shields Radio Show. Turn on your notifications. I publish new episodes every Friday at 6 p.m. Sydney, Australia time. Please check out the Eye of Providence single that I've released. You can purchase that on Bandcamp, stream it wherever you stream, or you can purchase the track as royalty free. Take care, everyone, and good night.
Alright, I thought to end this podcast today with the Eye of Providence single that I published. Yeah, this is an interesting track. It's cinematic, spiritual in nature, and powerful, so I'd give you guys a listen to it and hope you enjoy it.